As explained in the section above, there is a correlation between education at the tertiary level and economic growth, which we exemplify with our comparative analysis of South Korea and Finland. But the question is then how the existence of a welfare system impacts the possibilities of providing tertiary education. Taking the study of South Korea and Finland a little further, a couple of interesting things become evident. Finland has a very generous welfare system, as the other Scandinavian countries do, with tuition-free education at all levels, including the tertiary level. This means that there is no direct payment regardless of which education you would like. The welfare system organizes the educational facilities, including the financing of these. This is funded through the taxes that are paid by the citizens of Finland. The fact that education is without tuition through the whole educational system encourages people to educate themselves and pursue interests. This increases social mobility and puts less an emphasis on social heritage in theory in Finland, as your ability to educate yourself does not depend on your financial background nor your situation. Interestingly, a stunning 87.9% of the population aged 25 years and above had attained tertiary education in Finland, which is one of the highest rates in the world. With such a high educational level, it is expected that the Finnish will get high-income jobs, as well as the article from weforum.org explains that for every year a student is enrolled in university, the global return rate is at 15%. That results in high-income jobs for the Finnish people. From here, a positive causal reaction is experienced as high-paid jobs increase consumption, as well as tax payments, which increases government revenue. This increased government revenue can then be reinvested in education, among others, which furthermore will strengthen the effect. As the tax level in Finland is quite high, with income taxes above 50%, the government has also reaped the benefits of their extensive investments in tertiary education, as incomes of people have increased. If the tax percentage would be lower, the state would not experience the same revenue, nor would they have the same opportunities for investment in education. All this about Finland is important because they have a well-established and large welfare state, which enables them to provide education to everyone for, let's say, free. The private savings for children's educations, which are seen elsewhere in the world, is simply replaced by a tax collection system, which then allocates funds to education, etc. This therefore gives Finland great opportunities to provide tertiary education and have many attend institutions as social challenges as well as financial challenges are handled in the institution of the welfare state. Although it is important to remember that even though there are a lot of upsides of the welfare system, welfare state in education connection, there are definitely a lot of downsides as well. It seems pretty ideal, but there is a lot of downsides as well. And the fact that all this is financed through taxes means that a high tax level is required. Looking at the graph, it's seen that the tax level in 2016 would be 51.6% in income taxes, and that's only personal income tax rate. So that's not taken into account all of the other things that would be taxes on. This increases dependency on the state, of course, and thereby also the politicians governing it. Furthermore, the free model exposes the country of Finland to the free rider problem, as a lot of people might try to take advantage of the services and opportunities offered for free.